morning, sir. I'm Geetika here from TeamLease Edtech. I'm your host for today. And I'd like you to first introduce yourself and then maybe we can take our discussion forward.
Sure, sure. Very good morning, Gitika. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I hope you know me. My name is Dr. Rajneesh Kamat. I am the Vice-Chancellor of Dr. Homi Bhabha State University, Mumbai. I'm sure you heard about our university.
Yes, sir.
Our university is established by Government of Maharashtra in 2019 under Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan, and it is the first cluster university established by Government of Maharashtra in the state of Maharashtra. It consists of four reputed institutes, which are called as constituent institutes. The first one is Institute of Science, Elphinstone College, Sydenham College, and Secondary Training College. So constituent institutes of our university, they are more than 99 years old. That is the special feature of this university. Of course, the youngest Institute of Science, established in 1920, and oldest, the Elphinstone College, established in 1835, much before the establishment of University of Mumbai. And I am appointed as the first regular Vice Chancellor of this university in August 2022. So that's all about me.
Thank you. That's so lovely, sir. It's such an illustrious career that you've mentioned and the position that you hold. It's wonderful to have you on the panel, sir. Thank you. So, sir, as you know, we were talking and we were discussing about the career, TeamLease sort of comes out with a career outlook report. And this is regarding the segment in terms of employability and the emerging trends, how the market has been behaving, in terms of opportunities and overall categories of job seekers and all of that. So, we've come to know, we figured that there's been a 3% increase in the overall fresh hiring in India. So that means for freshers hiring in India. So it is actually increased by 3% from a 62% to a 65% in the second half of the year. And there are, and the top industries that we are, which have sort of shown a hiring intent for freshers have been typically e-commerce and technology startups. Then there's been telecommunications and engineering and infrastructure. So the IT, of course, IT industry, there's been a decrease, but these three have been the top, increase fresher hiring, which is where what is happening. Even your accountants, your chartered accountants, your dev operation engineers, then there's the UX designers, etc. So that has been happening. There are a lot of cities also. So the Bangalore is also, Bangalore followed by Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi. So there has been that change in the employability, the hiring of freshers. So my question, to you would be, or my, a point for discussion here would be that the report indicates a dynamic shift in the industries that are hiring. Initially, as I said, that IT was, of course, one of the bigger ones, but now there's been a dynamic shift in the industries that are hiring and the roles that are in demand. Now, how agile are university, especially like yours, in adapting, tailoring courses to fit these ever-changing industry demands, especially in terms of introducing courses like digital marketing, business communication, data science, blockchain, AI, and ML?
Sure. At the outset, the report which has been released by Career Outlook magazine, that's really a positive indication that hiring is picking up. And that's a very positive sign for all the young graduates of our university. Secondly, as you said, as you rightly said, IT has been little lagging, but the other fields are picking up. But of course, IT is getting penetrated in almost all the fields. So therefore, IT graduates are also in very high demand. What I found is our objectives, the university objectives of Homi Bhabha State University, they align well with the objectives of TeamLease, making India employable. For us, three E's are important: education, employment, and employability. So these three E's are important. And to accomplish these three E's, four C's are important. Those four C's are creativity, collaboration, critical thinking, and communication. So as you see, these four C's, they will enable the three E's. And therefore, our university is specially training the graduates from this point of view. Apart from that, we focus on outcomes and impact. As you know that National Education Policy has been implemented in toto by our university, 100% by our university, even at the undergraduate level. This has given us the right kind of opportunity to be flexible, to get into new kind of courses, to get into new kinds of programs, and those programs are really employable. They are enhancing the employability of the graduates. Besides, we are also giving a lot of attention towards enhancing the creativity of the graduates, their collaboration skills, so that they can work in team, their critical thinking, so that whenever there is a job scenario, they can think critically and they can come out with the solutions. So all these things are happening at our university. And as you rightly said, as far as the course structures are concerned, so we are giving a lot of importance to the course structures. The main feature of our university is the multidisciplinary kind of course structure. And as I said, the national education policy has been complementing the multidisciplinary course structure of the university. As I mentioned previously, the university comprises of four institutes which are in different domains, different verticals. And those four verticals are: the Institute of Science is doing very well in the field of science and technology. The Elphinstone College is doing good in arts, commerce, IT, BT. The Sydenham College, which is a very reputed college as far as the commerce and economics is concerned. And secondary training college, we devote a lot of time in pedagogy and in-service training programs. So given these aspects, the multidisciplinary kind of scenario, we would like to inculcate amongst the students, and that is really boosting the job potential of the students.
So are we looking at, are we introducing more courses? Are we, the course structures have moved towards, specifics of digital marketing, business communication? Are we looking at specifics, or have we, how entrenched is it in the system?
Sure, sure. We look at this from two dimensions. The first one is national education policy has allowed us to introduce courses in six verticals. And those six verticals are: the first vertical is major course, then minor course, then a course which is specialized in Indian knowledge system, course specialized in skill enhancement, course which is specialized in linguistic aspects of the students. So therefore, all these aspects are being integrated in the curriculum. Especially, I would like to talk about the skill enhancement part. So as you said, that digital marketing or the communication, so this is a sort of skill enhancement kind of things. So every student of Dr. Homi Bhabha State University is getting all these skills integrated itself in the curriculum. So all our universities, all our students, they are basically trained as far as the skills are concerned. And not only that, there are a lot of value-added programs that we have introduced. These value-added programs are typically 2 credit programs. One credit is 15 lecture hours, so 13 lecture hours. And more than lecture hours, we give a lot of emphasis on experiential learning. So students are getting hands-on, students are getting into the internship. They are doing a lot of interesting projects. They are developing websites, they are developing chatbots. And this is how we would like to inculcate the right kind of skill set amongst the students. So this is a sort of enhancing their job potential and giving them exactly the skills which industry requires. In other words, I would like to say that we are really nurturing the industry ready graduates.
Super. So that's where my second question comes to you is, there are various requirements in different industries. So especially now with e-commerce and technology, and the travel sector is rising, hospitality is rising. So how are universities fostering deeper and proactive collaborations with industries to ensure a symbiotic relationship? Are there any specific initiatives or are partnerships being thought of in, so wherein we are bridging the gap between the theoretical learning and practical industry requirements?
That's a very interesting aspect. And as you rightly said, we have symbiotic relationship with industries and corporate sector. We have a couple of programs, and those programs are specifically designed to address the needs of the industries. I would like to mention our relationship with Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. With BSc and NSE, we could launch few programs. We have a program BCom in banking and insurance. We have a program BCom in business economics. We have yet another program MCom in banking and finance. Interestingly, we are partnering with many industries around, and we are offering the programs in partnership with the industry, and that is boosting the job potential of the students. We have a very interesting program which is bachelor's in basically business administration, and that is specialized in sports management. So this program is being run with a academy called as Ironwood Academy, and together we are giving the right kind of skill set to the students so that they can launch their careers in the domain of sports management, which is a very upcoming field.
Correct. Correct.
We have plans to introduce a program in events career management. So that is also another opportunity for the students, because these kind of domains are really coming up in a very at a very rapid pace. I would also like to mention that with Bombay Stock Exchange, we have a couple of programs, and those are running very well. There is a lot of demand by the from the student community. One of them is BSc in data science, and other is MSc in data science. Over the last few years, we observed that the science students are not getting the requisite opportunities in the finance sector. Therefore, we started a program uh, which is BSc in finance, which is a unique program. And with this program, the science students are getting opportunity in the finance field because they have got the a lot of skill sets in terms of computational aspects. They are very good in the numerical aptitude is really good. So they
Correct.
should get into this financial aspect. So this is a kind of niche combination, and with this niche combination, they get a lot of opportunities in the domains where there is a lot of growth rate. So that is basically the philosophy of our program design. And
Excellent.
in order to accomplish this, we have a board of studies. On this board of studies, we place the experts from the industries. They come, they advise us, they mentor our students. Our students, they visit Bombay Stock Exchange and they work in their laboratories. And as you know, it is a 6 microseconds stock exchange. So the latency should not be more than 6 microseconds. So this kind of, you can say, bottlenecks, the student learn and they get to know how to design packages, how to design the software with the minimal latency, with the minimal power consumption. So
So this is,
that's
I
a
think that's interesting because you're looking at courses which are very niche, and you're also looking at. So, sir, I'm sure you are also looking at developing their soft skills, because of course you are giving them, providing them with the course and everything, but there is also that soft skills angle which which also need to be sort of taken forward, like things like critical thinking, growth mindset, problem solving, complex problem solving, active learning. So, how are universities planning to instill these kind of soft skills, business acumen, or sector specific knowledge to help students transition smoothly into these sectors that might not traditionally be the focus of academic courses? So, of course, like there are academic courses that you came up with which are niche, but then getting them into transition, that is also very important. So where do you think universities like yours are sort of helping students with that kind of skill set?
yes. I agree with you. Soft skills are more important than the professional skills or hard skills. And the right kind of acronyms or the right kind of terminology. Knowing that terminology is really important because you are speaking in the language of employers, or you are speaking your there will be compatibility with the teams which are working over the continents. So therefore, soft skills are really really important. We have integrated soft skills in the curriculum in the form of a linguistic course in English, in technical English, and basically, of late, we are also working to introduce a few courses in the foreign languages like Japanese and other languages, German, and so on. Very recently, we have started collaborating with a few universities in Taiwan, a university in Japan. So, therefore, our approach is towards internationalization. And with this particular approach, for us, the soft skills are more important, and soft skill doesn't mean only English speaking, but the thinking, as you rightly said, the thinking is very, very important. The critical thinking is very important. Basically, thinking itself is very important. So, as you know, that many universities abroad they have started a course in thinking itself. So, we would like to bring the same culture for our students, and we teach them how to think properly, how to think in crisis, and what should be the thinking, how the, because as you know that gone are the days where the IQ is important. IQ was important, intelligent quotient. After IQ, we realized that not IQ is important. What is important is EQ is important, emotional quotient. Then we realized that EQ is not enough. What is important is TQ is important, team quotient. Then we realized even TQ is not enough. SQ is important, social quotient. And now the latest thing is, above all, the resilience quotient is important. How to digest the negativity, how to bounce back.
Right.
And I hope you have seen the yesterday's match, cricket match. So bouncing back is really,
Yes.
really important. And through our course curriculum, through our contact hours with the teacher, with the students, through formal and informal communication, out of classroom communication, we try to inculcate all the values amongst the student community. And our teachers are very, very particular to inculcate all these things in the community. And to this end, we have also introduced a language lab, and this language lab is really helping the students to boost their linguistic potential, the right kind of pronunciation. All these things are getting into it. And as you know that artificial intelligence based tools are coming in big way.
Yes. Yes.
So AI based, even we give some sort of training how to ethically use the generative artificial intelligence as far as the written communication is concerned, as far as the spoken communication is concerned, as far as making the PowerPoints are concerned, presentation skills, as far as making the videos are concerned. So we give sort of ethical consideration also, how to balance the things with the professionalism. So that's what we are doing for our students.
Excellent, excellent. No, I can see there's a lot happening at your university, and there's a lot of emphasis being given to various aspects. It's not just one aspect of the academic approach, but there is a lot more. Like yourself saying, all the quotients which have evolved over a period of time, where those realizations have happened for us as well. So I guess likewise, and I mean, very very happy to hear that there's so much being happening, and you're forging ahead in a lot of these areas wherein AI is very very important tools in today's day and age, wherein you want students to take those up and also sort of start collaborating and using those tools in today's day and age. So, sir, we've also realized, in the report there was something very interesting which also came about, and was brought to our notice, was degree apprenticeship, which is gaining a lot of traction among students and employers, as as we saw in the report. How are universities planning to integrate or enhance such programs into their academic framework, to ensure that students get hands-on experience, industry experience with their theoretical knowledge? So if you could throw some light on that as well.
Yeah, that's a very important dimension of the student journey in academics. And I'm very much thankful to Team Leads, because we have a tie-up with Team Leads and they're helping us to get into the internship for the students. And besides the internship, because as you know, with the national education policy, which is being implemented in the state of Maharashtra, now internship is compulsory, and one semester, a complete semester of 6 months, is devoted for internship. So to achieve this, we have signed MOUs with many industries and many national level research laboratories. Fortunately, our base in Mumbai gives us the opportunity to collaborate with national level research laboratories. Even we have a program which is a sort of sandwich program with TCS Ion. So that TCS Ion is helping us to inculcate the right kind of skills and the right kind of curriculum, basically curriculum and the methodology with the, as far as the student training is concerned. Besides, we have a lot of MOUs that I would like to mention. We have we could build the research ecosystem with the Bombay Stock Exchange Center for Research. And here we pursue a lot of research. We train the students to pursue the research in finance, financial markets, finance technology, and data science. So these are all basically interdisciplinary, I would say multidisciplinary kind of things. We have a MOU with TIFR Mumbai, wherein we give a lot of training as far as research is concerned, and research, the research conduct of research, the right kind of methodology, the writing of the research documentation. So all these things are being trained. Very recently, we signed a MOU with Center for Materials for Electronics Technology, CIMET Pune. So as you know, this is a government of India undertaking, and here a lot of high-tech work in the devices is being done. Just last month, we have signed a MOU with Society for Applied Microwave Electronics Engineering and Research, which is called as Samir, and which is located in IIT Bombay. And this comes under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Here, a lot of research in VLSI design is being undertaken. A lot of research in 5G, 6G is being undertaken. And these are the upcoming technologies. And I believe that the students should be trained in this kind of technologies. And here we do a lot of this kind of organization. They do a lot of handholding for the students. Besides, we have a very symbiotic relationship with RUSA MSFDA, so which is the Section 8 company which is formed under RUSA by Government of Maharashtra. So here we train our trainers, because training the teachers is very important. Once the teacher is trained, he can motivate 1,000 students. So this kind of arrangement is really helping our teachers to get motivated, to have the right kind of skill set, to have the right kind of abilities, so that they can motivate the students. So with the partnership with industries and corporate organizations, we are trying to cultivate the skill set which is required for the industries. Very recently, just last week, I think, we have signed a MOU with MSME organization.
Okay.
So, which is again a booming field. So, through this, we are starting to build a culture of startups amongst the students, so that you can say brain to market. So,
Right.
this kind of things, or lab to land,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
kind of cultures we are
Model.
trying to build, and I hope the students will get the right kind of skill sets with this.
Okay. So what about the apprenticeship? So you actually discussed right now in terms of the internship, which is the opportunity which is being given to the students, but only for a very specific time. But here we are talking, when we talk of apprenticeships, it's for a slightly longer period of time, because they would be, they will be inducted into with the company or the organization, wherein they will have a lot more hands-on industry experience. So how do you think you'll be able to sort of merge the two, in a framework perspective, and not just look at only a 2 month, because the industry also comes back to say that 2 months may not be enough for a student to take that on. So they would want to have theoretical as well as practical knowledge both. So how do you think that
Oh,
those
yeah,
changes
sure.
in the framework could be taken?
No, I did mention about 6 months internship. It is not 2 months, it is six
Yeah.
months.
Okay.
See, it is like this. We have 180 teaching learning days as per the our apex bodies, University Grants Commission's academic calendar. So 180 teaching learning days means it is now mapped into hours, not only days, it is mapped into hours. So it is 1200 hours. And in 1200 hours, we have to complete the requisite credits which are given in the curriculum. So we have done some innovations in the curriculum design. Being a university, we have got a lot of flexibility, and we consulted with lot of experts, and we had a lot of deliberations on this, even industry persons also, and therefore we could come out with a 6 months full-time internship which will be given to the students.
Mhm.
So I think 6 months period is sufficient for getting the know-how from the industry. And once the students start working with the industry, it helps them for getting the proper placement also. So this kind of arrangement we have done in our curriculum. And in fact, our academic calendar has been designed in this particular
In this.
manner.
So, sir, there's also been this apprenticeship embedded degree program guideline from the UGC itself. So, is the university looking at inculcating that as well in terms of their framework? Has there been some work done to that effect?
Yeah, our university is working on the same. Basically, as I mentioned previously, TCS Ion, we
Right.
have internship embedded degree program,
Okay.
which is in bachelor's in computer application and master's in MSc in data science. So that is also going on, and we are looking out for a long-term relationship with the industries, so that we can have such programs As I said, there is a program with Ironwood Academy. There is a program with Bombay Stock Exchange. There are a lot of certificate programs with National Stock Exchange. And besides, we also give a lot of emphasis on the values, building the values. We have designed a program, bachelor's program in yoga.
Okay.
So that student can get, as it is rightly said, that mind is very important. So the mental, as you said, the mental health is also very important. So we have some programs. We have a program, bachelor's in psychology, which is running so well because many of our students, they are now doing psychometric analysis. They are doing clinical psychology, which is also a booming field.
Yes.
And they're helping many graduates to have a sound mental health. So, which is a very important aspect as far as the society is concerned. So, not only the programs focusing on industry or corporate sector, we have a societal approach of designing the program. So, I think you will appreciate.
Absolutely, sir. Much appreciated. And there's a lot happening at the university level, and of course, with you at the helm of things, I'm sure there are lots more in tune for the university to look forward to. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time. If there are any other thoughts that you would like to share with us, I'll be more than happy to hear you out. Otherwise, rest. I think it's been a very engaging discussion and a very enlightening discussion. Very enlightening for us, for me, to understand, so since I look after the north, coming from west, I understand that how much more work is happening, in that, in your university and that region. So it is very encouraging to hear there's so much happening, so much more. So appreciate.
Sure. I think let's start working. As you said, the TeamLease has got a motto, making India employable. So, which is a very important issue these days. Let's work together to fulfill the aspirations of the young minds.
Absolutely, sir. That's so lovely, and we are looking forward to doing that with you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.